Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Microscope Beauty. Today we're talking about how to plan for other people in your planner. Before you get started writing everybody's information down, getting overwhelmed with soccer practices and spouse travel, before you get all that stuff in your planner, ask yourself two questions. The first one is, does this affect me? If the answer is no, then maybe it's not something you need to write down at all. Just really consider if it's information that you need to know. If it doesn't really affect you, but you still want to know, that's completely okay. I have some tips and tricks to making sure that your planning for other people doesn't take over your planner. The second question you should ask yourself is, how many events do you need to record? Is it a lot? Is it just a couple every month? That's going to determine how you want to set up your planner and where you want to put all of this information. So if you want to keep track of what people are doing on a weekly basis, I highly recommend using your sidebar. A lot of weekly kits now come with a weekly sidebar sticker that has Monday through Sunday. So if you're not tracking a lot of things, you could use that sticker to write down maybe meetings that your significant other is having, or maybe the sports schedule of your kids. The great thing about this method is that it's in view when you're planning out your week, so you know like when you have to pick someone up from soccer practice, but it's not taking over your entire spread. It's over on the side so you can look and see it when you need it, but it's not becoming overwhelming. That's really great if you don't have a lot of events to track, but if you have tons of things, your kids are constantly doing after school activities, your spouse travels, you travel, there's just tons of stuff going on, I definitely recommend saving your whole monthly spread to track what other people are doing in your planner. You can use washi tape to mark spans of time that your significant other is away, and then you can also record all of the events and after school activities, extra school things in that view. Using your monthly spread to track all of the activities is a really helpful way to keep your weekly spread clean, but you can also flip back and see what's going on in that monthly view and then add any information that actually affects you into your weekly view. So maybe your spouse's travel doesn't directly affect you, but you want to know when to pick them up from the airport. So you don't need to record that they're gone the entire days that they're gone, but just when you need to pick them up. You can also use the top of the weekly view to track travel as well if you do want to see like the span of time that they're gone. You can use a thin strip of washi tape or a little sticker to mark what they're doing. If you love using your monthly view and you don't want to give it up to your kids or your significant other or whoever you're tracking in your planner, then I definitely recommend using an outside notepad. This one from Erin Condren is their Week in a View notepad, and I find this super helpful if Alex has a bunch of meetings. I can write who, what, when, where, so I know exactly where he's at, but it's also not taking space up in my planner because it's not something that directly affects me, but it does affect our overall business, so it's good to know what's going on, but I can just write it down on a separate sheet of paper so it's not taking up space, but I can just slip it in the week that he has all of those meetings. So maybe use this for tracking employee hours if you're self-employed and have an employee. So you can write down when they're going to be in, what they need to do, that sort of thing, or writing down your kids' activities for the week. That way, if you have a babysitter or somebody else that helps you, you can remove the sheet and put it on the fridge or something so everyone can be in the know of what's going on, but then you can also just slip it right into your planner. So those were my 3 ways of figuring out how to plan for other people in your planner, using the sidebar, using the monthly view, or using a completely separate sheet of paper and just inserting it into your weekly schedule. Let me know in the comments below how you plan for other people. For me, it's pretty simple. I just have my husband to plan for, but if you have a lot of kids or a lot of different people you need to keep track of, how do you do it? I would love to hear about all of those tips and tricks in the comments, so I'll see you guys down there. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more videos from me every single week, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!